Stay hungry, and remember, you the prize. Success is rented, and the rent is due every day. I'm gonna talk about paying some dues in this game. In order to have success in this game, which is what we all striving for, we got to pay some dues. And I'm gonna break down paying dues. Paying dues is pimping. You got to pay dues, meaning beating these streets, going from track to track, city to city, state to state, taking the ups and the downs, the bumps and the bruises you're gonna take, the mistakes you're gonna make. But every mistake you make, it's gonna make you sharper. You got to make mistakes, because you in this game. You call yourself pimping. You probably don't have no mentor, because you probably one of them so-called pimps that woke up one morning and say, "Oh, I'm a pimp." But if you're one of those ones that was chosen, then that don't apply to you. But you still got to pay dues. Just say you got a partner. You might have one pimping partner that you trust with your life, that you know gonna have your back. Okay, y'all get together, hit that highway, communicate with some other pimps in another city, another state, then go there. If you don't have no other pimps to communicate with, then do it like me and my partner Rosebud used to do. Put a map on the wall, spin around with a dart and throw it. Wherever the dart land, that's where you start off at. This is what I'm talking about, paying dues. You take your hoes. I don't care if you got one hoe. If you've been in the game at least 3 to 5 years, you got to be riding in an automobile. You got to. If not, then you ain't been pimping. You just been sending that hoe. There is a difference between pimping and sending a hoe. You might could talk your girlfriend into going to the track, but that don't mean you pimping. I was on the track the other night. A lot of pimps up there on Sunset. You know, I walked by with him. I walked by into the crowd, introduced myself, because I'm not scared of pimping. I'm not scared of my own kind. You got to have heart to be in this game. And that's another part of paying dues. Going city to city, state to state, making mistakes, gaining knowledge, growing every day. All this is paying dues. See, this new generation, see, you guys, you think that you can go on the internet and wait for a package, open up the box, read the instructions, and you know about pimping. No. That's not gonna it's not gonna happen like that. You got to have on the job training. You got to be out there paying dues. You got to be out there every day, 24/7, pimping at a bitch, running into other pimps, meeting them, ones who call themselves pimps, and the one that's called themselves pimps, and they see you pimping and keep trying to be all up in your presence and in your space. Knock them. Show them that this is a real man's game. This ain't for no poop butts and no suckers. We got to clean these tracks up. We got to get rid of these suckers. I wish I could just take a vacuum and go state to state, track to track. A big old vacuum that say suckers on it. And just suck all them suckers off the doggone track. Get them out the way. But then again, maybe not. Because they ain't got no game. Every day all they doing is listening and watching. But they listening and watching like you listening and watching. But they probably getting the wrong information. They sending hoes, not pimping hoes. They think they can get it overnight without paying no dues, but they can't. Them bitches they got, they can be yours. Because when any person open up their mouth, especially a sucker, they spill their brains. All you got to do is listen. First, a real important part of the game is learning how to read people. That comes from experience. That comes from being out there, mingling with pimps, fucking with hoes, watching their reaction when you get at them, walking that track till sometimes your feet hurt. So what? That whole feet hurt too. She getting your money. So you got to do your job. Let your feet hurt and walk up on a bitch, man. This what pimps do. All that sitting up in the room, smoking weed and drinking yak. I mean, that's cool if you're taking a 20, 30-minute break. But me personally, if I'm on track, I ain't taking no break. Because I'm figuring, man, that 20 or 30 minutes, man, I might be the Mr. Bitch. Pay your dues, man. Stay on that track till you got to, at the end of the night, you done used up 2 tanks of gas up and down that track. Ain't no telling how much you done spent going in a bar and having a Coke or some orange juice. You see, I didn't say liquor. Because you up and down that track, you don't want no liquor. I'm talking about me personally. How I pimp during my era. No liquor. No weed. Not when you're on that track. Why? Because if you pimping and you staying busy, man, the police gonna pull you over. You don't want to have nothing. You don't want to have no reason for them to take you to jail. You don't want to have no reason. Once you give me your license, first thing they're gonna say, what you doing out here? Trying to find somebody that like me, man. That's all I'm doing. Going to a few clubs, going to a few bars, which I don't drink. Let them go through. They gonna go through your car, but you ain't got no paraphernalia in there. This part of pimping, man. This part of pimping right here gonna give you some longevity. If you up and down the track, stay clean. Stay clean. That's important. It's important to your welfare. This is what we do. If you're in jail, you can't pimp. And if you just got a bitch, you might lose that bitch in one night. Don't do that to yourself. Do not do that to yourself. So, back to what I was saying. You got to pay dues in this game in order to have success. It's not going to come overnight. It takes years. Years of growing and years of gaining knowledge. That's why you start off with just a little knowledge. Then you out there in them streets. You learning. You learning every day. You better learn. Because otherwise, you headed for destruction. Your career can end in one night on that track if you don't know what you're doing. You out here thinking there's somewhere to play games and smoke weed and drink. Man, get out of bitch. Get out of bitch. If it's a track you can walk on, man, I'm telling you, walk till your feet hurt. Come in and the next morning you hoarse. Because you done spit so many bitches. Leave the track. Find a little spot where females are. Go get busy there for a minute. And then back on that track. You can't just ride all night. Because if you ride all night, then the police don't see you. Then there's another reason for them to pull you over. Especially if they probably didn't already pulled you over that first time. Leave the track. There's always a club or a bar in every city where bitches mingle. This is another part of paying dues. You got to put the work in. Every city, state you go to, you find a track. You find where the ladies hang. Find where the clubs is. Find where the bars, and go get busy. Because that's what this game is all about. And all this that I'm saying, all this is part of paying dues. You won't have no success if you don't pay no dues. It's very important. You're paying your dues, and every day you're getting better at the craft. You're getting better at your craft. You're learning. You're watching. You're listening. You're picking up on things. And you're giving this female game. You're giving this whole game. Every day you're giving it to her 24/7. And on the track nowadays, man, excuse me, just a little thirsty. It's so many unruly females. It's so many unruly females. I'm talking about bad mouths. Pimp ride by, man, they cussing, they talking shit. White bras using the word nigga like it's okay, like they got black skin. No class. No class. If you ever, which you're going to have to test your pimping on that carpet. If you ever take one of them unruly hoes to where they got that carpet at, man, that bitch going to jail the first night. Because she acting unruly. She ain't got no class. So how she gonna ask for some class? How she gonna ask for some classy money? Pimps, old and new, it don't matter. First rule of having a hoe, you got to mold her. You got to put some class in her. You got to take this hoe to school every day, 24/7, until you mold her into the bad bitch that you want. It's all on you. It's all on you, pimping. It's all on you. You can't blame nobody. I hear you young pimps talking about this fag this and this fag that and this fag this and this fag that. In my era, shit, a fag was a man trying to be a broad. I keep hearing this fag this. Man, I never heard that shit. This is some new wave shit to me, man. And you know why? Back to what I said before. Man, pimping. Y'all not molding these hoes, man. You're not putting no class in them. You gotta mold these hoes until they can knock off a president, a senator. You got to mold them. You got to put man. You got to teach these hoes how to be some actresses. Bitch, when you're on that track, I better not ride by and hear you cussing. I better not catch you with a drink in your hand. I better not smell a joint on your breath. Because when you're on that track, you represent me. Just like when I ride up on your ass to break you on the track, bitch, you ain't gonna smell no weed, but you're not gonna smell no alcohol, bitch. You're gonna smell pimping, because that's what I'm doing, bitch. I'm pimping. And you hoeing. You representing me. No cussing. No using the word nigga. I don't care if you are black. And the white bitch really better not have that word nigga in her mouth. Say, pimps, stop taking these white bras and making them wiggers. And you know, y'all know what that word means. You know what a wigger is. Say, man, Stop making these white girls, man, sound like me or you. Not cool, pimpin'. Not cool. Keep them classy. Keep them classy. If they stay classy, you're going to get some classy money. You can take them to that carpet. You can get your money because they're going to represent you. Bras walking up down the street, cussing pimps out. Nigga this and nigga that. Say pimpin'. Every other word, they cussing like a motherfucking sailor. Come on, pimpin'. Make them classy, and you're going to get some classy money. See, all these things is part of paying dues. This is work. This is a job. It's not. It ain't easy. If it was easy, everybody can do it. But we in the stage right now, all across country. We need to get this pimping back the way it's supposed to be, with some class. Mold these hoes, man, to keep them classy. And I repeat, if they classy, you're going to get some classy money. You're going to pass them twos and fews. You keep putting that game in her. Let a bitch know. Pop that shit. If a bitch pop that game on a trick like you pop it to her, she might not never have to pull her panties down. She can talk for her money. There's more ways to get money from a trick rather than just fucking him. Ask for a tip, bitch. Ask him for a tip, bitch. But I'm not gonna give up all them secrets. I'm not gonna tell you how to pimp. I'm gonna tell you what to say. You already know how to pimp. But when you get to pimp in, then you'll be sitting where I'm sitting. Because you're gonna be to put some time in. You're gonna be to put some years in. You're gonna be then pimped. You're gonna be past pimping. That's what the game is all about. Growing knowledge, gaining knowledge every day until you reach that plateau where you can reach back and grab one of your partners and bring him along with you if you're in this game. But if you're in this game, he got to roll with you. He got to stand up. Because who you're around is who you become. So remember, if you want success, you got to pay dues. You got to keep it moving in this game. You got to keep hitting that highway trying to find your honey hole. And on that highway, you'll be surprised how big a bond that you build with you and your hoes. Because you're on that highway. It's just you and them against the world. Y'all need each other. And they realize that. Every day they realize that. So your bond get tighter. You locking her. You put more locks on her. After 5, 6 cities, say, man, you got 5 more years coming. But you got to keep pimping. You got to keep spitting it every day. You got to let them know that you about it. You got to keep painting that picture. You got to keep pimping. Now, don't just talk about it, be about it. I just wish there was a way that we could get all you suckers out the way. I wish there was a way to get on there, get on this airway, and only the game could hear it. But of course, that's impossible. Wouldn't that be nice? Keep shaking these suckers. Because remember, you become the people that surround you. Stay up. And remember, you the prize. Later.